Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So I'm just going to finish up doing the what are we doing? Hold on, what's this called? This is our Crystalworks. That's the word. Wow. Yeah, it's I do say wow a lot. Somebody mentioned that in one of the comments for a previous video, and I do say wow a lot, but it's because I tend to forget things as I'm saying them. So that'd be why. Okay, so I'm going to use Omni pipes to connect this here. Let's pause that because I don't want it to go. I'm going to use Omni pipes to connect up all of these into a three-way system, and then have a three-way splitter to split them. Now, unfortunately, you can't see which way the splitters are when you're underground until you put them down. So you just got to sort of put them down and then hopefully get it right. You can rotate them when you select them though, so it's not such a bad thing. Okay, go back underground. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. Okay, and then we just basically want to do that. Really? Yeah, and that should just work. Should just work. We might have a problem with them not having access to crystals because the amount of crystals are there. And now I think about it, actually, maybe I don't want to use Omni pipes to do that. Maybe I want to do that above ground. I'm thinking I want to do that actually. So the barn outputs to the temples. So, and then underground, let me just remove well, I don't need to remove all of this actually, because it'll be fine. Just remove those bits there. Let that flow through. There we go. Right. And what we'll have is we'll have it come from here out. Like so. Then we'll have another splitter there, 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 there. I don't know if I like that. No, I don't. I don't like that. It's a little too cramped for what I want to do here. So we're going to move the barn back, say there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have something like that. That's what we're going to do. It's exactly the same sort of thing, but it's so we've got two exports coming out of there into these different things here, and then we're going to have it come from that place there, come along and go into there like that. So it comes out of that one into this barn, and then that barn feeds two. Now that is a loss because obviously we're having one in and two out, but these will fill up quite quickly because they're quite slow to do things. And then this way we can have splitters here, and that will evenly split between all three things, or three way of doing things. So that's fine. And then this needs to be moved to like here. that needs to be moved as well, because I didn't move that last time. Let's remove all them carrots. Don't need them. I hope. No, I want to batten down, please. Thank you. Okay, and then well, I could use Omni pipes to move that over if I wanted to, but I think, in fact, I am going to use Omni pipes, but I'm going to do it above ground. That's a damn shame. I was hoping I could plug it into each one, but it's on the exact opposite. That one needs to go to this corner. That one needs to go to that corner. I could do that. I could reorder these to put them into the correct order, so I can just plug things in. Let me show you what I mean here. Omni pipes. If I was to run an Omni pipe from here out, then plug it into there, you see it goes to there. It doesn't look as good as I thought it would do. It's a shame that building isn't slightly taller. Maybe I will instead just use good old conveyors. I kind of do want them to be up in the air though, in case something needs to get underneath here to things, but I want them on the ground here. So if I was to say that's going to be on the ground like that, that's nothing to do with it at all. And then I definitely wanted it to be on the ground there. But between there, we can go up and around and go wherever we want to go. So if we want to go up, shall we say 2? And oh, I couldn't do that there. It wouldn't let me. That would be too. It could. We certainly could, because we can do that and then go up. Rotate around. Go up. Come along one. No, come along one, please. Thank you. And then go down. That would work, and that would just give us a little path to go underneath if our carts ever need to get there, because otherwise nothing can get in between here. Not that it ever should need to, but I just like to have that option. Basically, that's, yeah, I'd like to have the option to do that. So, right. That there, that there. Copy, thank you. Come over to there, then go down. Come over to there, then go down. And come over one and go down. Up and across, there we go. Now you want to come do the same thing, so I suppose I should put a in there as well. And again, this really isn't necessary, but damn it. Right, oh, there we go, like that. It's not really necessary, but I just kind of want to do it because I like the idea of it being slightly above ground so that our carts can get underneath it. That'd be good. We are going to block off this entrance here to our Omni pipes. Our Omni things. What are they called? Does anyone remember? I've clearly forgotten. What does this make? This makes Omni stones. That's the word. Omni pipes? No, Omni pipes are made over here. And this is all a mess. This needs... No. This is all a mess. All a complete mess. Could have done this better. Could have done this way better. Could have made this longer and put these these temples closer together. Could have done a very simple, if you imagine this is one of those temples. Could have done that, and that would have worked. So you have 3 temples, just to think up the centre to go into E3 of them. Would come from this barn straight up, all 3. Would have thinned it down to being 3, 6, 7 squares instead of 3, 6, 9. So it just thins it down by 2 each. But when you're timesing that by 4, it does save space. But of course, I thought of that after I'd gone and done this. And yeah, maybe if I'd have thought about it before, I could have done it, but I didn't. So there. Move that path. I do kind of want to put that path back in. Yeah, I think we'll have the path do that. I don't think anything uses Omni Stones in there, but we'll see. No idea what that is for. Mana pipe system, that's fire for producing... Oh, fuel for that, okay. Right, so that's all plugged in, running, working, and should be fine. Should not have a problem at all there. If I was to do that, then I can use up all the bluestones on here. Get this all filtering and doing its thing. And that'll be going down, and that'll be doing its thing, and that'll be going down, and yeah, all these should now be working, except for that underground, this system here that isn't plugged in yet. But let me just see whether this flow is working. It does seem to be. And what will happen is some of these will back up, and eventually the whole system will just fill up all of these and back up as it goes. And eventually we'll get to a saturation point where the whole system is just blocked. Which will be fine, because if these channels fill up back up to here, it will just go this way, and it will feed this one until that one frees up. So yeah, so there's plenty of fineness with it. I am going to swap them over. That was one thing I did want to do as well, like that. So our upgraded one is in the centre. For no reason other than. Yeah, don't know, just yeah. Oh, do you know what else would help? Actually plugging this in. Look at that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, actually plugging the mana power in, I suppose, would be a good thing. So this actually gets some mana power to do stuff. Yay. And then we get our Omni pipes. Alright, this is important. We will actually need this going to like here somewhere, because this has to have fire stones and air stones running in it. But our air stones we are building up a rapid amount actually, which isn't too bad. That seems fine. This is going to be completely dead because it's got no mana power. So let's fix that, shall we? Let's fix the mana power here. Now, this wasn't enough to run the system as we had it. Now we've potentially added a heavier load to it. It's going to work even less. So, how do we fix that? I think can't really go over here. It's a bit of a problem. It's going to be in the center here, but we have more space now. We have 90 mana crystals. I would like to get that up to 100 mana crystals. Let's do that. One more. There you go. Right, 100 mana crystals. Awesome. So we've got mana crystals there. So how do we want to build this? Let's remove all of these things here. Figure it out, because we're going to need more than one mana transmitter. I think we're probably going to need one per. I'm going to say per. Maybe we could split it down center. Maybe we could have two of each. So we do 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that would run these two. And then we'd have another 3 here running these two. Which I think is fine. I think is doable. Really like to get rid of those there. Maybe I think I might move that one. Yeah. There. I'm just going to set up a very quick and dirty system like that, just to get this going so I can empty these belts, because they've not been emptied for a long time. It's slightly annoying. Oh, we had one there. Okay, that's fine. And then I can delete them and change some things up, and yeah. Use up that belt, please. Thank you. Be way enough to run that all the way going there. These might need an upgrade as well at some point. We have water boosters we can add to them. We might have to add some more water things, so I'll leave that back here so we can plug them in and go out the other way. Then we can put maybe a water boost system in the centre to run something for them to give them a bit of a boost. Right. So that's clear. Finally we can get rid of that. Awesome. And then we can plug this back in, and that's still the same stuff that came. I haven't turned the mines back on yet. That's still the same amount that came from there. So okay, so you just carry on doing your thing for the minute. That's fine. You've got nothing. So this is air is the one we need to plug in quite importantly. So let's copy one of those and put it there. And let's see how we're going to do this. So we want 3 bomb. Something like that. I think that should work. So like that, like that, like that. It'll split between the two and then go down to there, and then these can all go back into here. Suppose. And then we can have the underground system just going to there, to there, and just straight back up to there, I suppose. And that's the simplest loop we can build, and we don't need to build any passing places. Like that. And if it backs up on one side, then it's fine. If it backs up on both sides, then it just sits there and it's not worried about it. So yeah, the only reason we had all the passing places of the other one was to get enough crystals back into the grid. That's a good point. Maybe if one is inactive, we do want them crystals going around. Yeah, we want the passing places there. Yeah, of course we do. There we go. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Right. That can be removed. Okay. Then we just copy this over. So what I'm going to do is quite literally copy it over. Let's delete all these. Let's move that out of the way because I don't want to delete that by mistake. Let's delete all these. And what we can do is we can go press tab to go into mega copy mode. And we can do that. Press C to copy. Come over here. And click to paste it there. There we go. If we go underground, it's even copied the underground points. But not really worried about them. Then we round there and around there. Okay, copy that. Oh, there we go. That new large copy paste system is fantastic. I love it. Absolutely love it. So now so do we want to split this 50 gems in each side? Well, no, we don't. No, we don't, because these can do with 4. So we want 4, 8, 12. We want 24 in each side. I feel as if that's exactly the same speed we had before. I think it is. I think that is exactly the same speed we had before. Wasn't it? It was 24, yeah, I think it was. Well, I suppose I could put another one in the middle, but then only run these two. And that's I suppose that's kind of okay though, because it is air that we're using a lot more of right now. I also want it to be even. We can have all the returns go back to here somewhere and then split the returns three-way. Then when they come down, it's awkward though because we've got four bits. Let's just deal with it this way for the minute. So you go that way, you go that way. Pause. You go down to there and then split like that. Okay, there we go. And then 100 crystals should come out of there, and we get 50 each side. Okay. And then we'll have a look at exactly what's required here. As I said, I do need to plug this back in again. So maybe thinking I'm going to have 2 mana transmitters here. Bomb like that. With a grabber. Pause the game because. Oh, okay. And then I want to go over here. And we want to grab that delta block, which is the air one. And we want to plug it into that one. I want to grab that delta block, which is the fire one. Plug it into that one. And then that works out because when they come over here, they both go into the same barn and everything's fine and there's no problem at all. Oh yes, you have fire boosters. Ah yes, yeah. I wonder what's going on there. So you've got fire boosters. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that makes sense. Right. So you're done. You're empty now. That's fine. That can just stay there. Right, that's fine. You are full up. You're not getting full up at all. But for some bizarre reason, you two are. I don't quite know why that didn't evenly separate them out. That seems fine. That seems fine. But that's got 1 with 2 in it. For some reason, we got. Oh no, it is working. Okay. So yeah, that's fine. That's going around. It looks like we're getting enough mana power in each of these at the moment. Awesome. Okay, so that is working. That is working. That is not a big problem. Awesome. Okay. So our mana works is back up to speed-ish. We are still struggling for air crystals. Retha took a major hit. Okay, that's fine. So I suppose we can turn back on the farms, the mines. So let's turn on our airstone and our water and that fire and earth. There we go. Okay. That'll plug back in and start going and working and wonderful. And that should give us enough Omni Stones maybe at some point to do something. We can speed this up. I didn't want to do that to start with because I want to make sure this is actually having a gain. It looks as if it is, which is a great thing. But we do have a small issue back here where this is actually not running at the moment. So, yeah. And that is supposed to be full of something important. That's supposed to be rails. That's supposed to be magic. Yeah, magic conveyor belts. So we need to trick that into running a little tiny bit, so at least it can get some air crystals in there and trigger the system to fire. Because none of these states will change. This will never change to go in, hey, there's nothing there, unless this barn changes, and this barn won't change its inventory because we haven't used any magic rails. So that should have triggered the system to open up. It did not look like it did. Why is that? We're less than 25. And it should be on. Well, you're currently 0. So why did that not trigger? Oh, probably because it received the same. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the delta block only passes through a signal if it receives a different signal to what it had before. So this is just going false, 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 so that's not going to send anything until it's a true signal. So what we need to do is put in a toggle, link the toggle to the delta block, and then just flick it a couple of times until eventually it will just trigger the delta block to do something different, which I think will. Well, what I should do is I should trigger the delta block to actually be on a true state. So, well, there you go. True. The delta block is now on, which would mean this is now on. So this is emptying into the network. They will all come down here. And then when that fills this inventory up and then gets to more than 25, excuse me, it will then trigger the delta block to go false because I have too many, and then it will turn off. That's what I wanted to see. So I don't think we're gaining anything yet. This still is the ether actually isn't. We have ether problems now. That figures. That really figures that we have. Yeah. So this can produce 2 ethers every 10 seconds, and this uses 4 ethers every 6 seconds? Wait. Hold on. How did I get that maths completely wrong? It's not more of these we needed. It was more refineries. No, that can't be right because all these barns were full of ether. Anyway, this can't do. So this deals with 2 every 10 seconds, and that needs 4 every 6 seconds. So one elemental refinery can't even keep up with a single air temple. Am I clicking on the correct one? Yeah, because that's just going faster. So at 580 speed, elemental refineries seem to go faster than they really should. Oh, hold on. You're getting steam power as well. Hold on. Do we have a steam network here? We do. We do. Of course we do. I forgot about that. So let's Let's plug them into that as well. That'll give us a bit of a boost. I'm not convinced that's what we're missing, but there we go. Alright. That's going to give them all steam power, so they're all going to go up to 700%. Or 725%. So if at 100% it was 10 seconds, at 200% it would be 5 seconds. So it's just 10 divided by 7 for 700%. So 10 divided by 7.25 means it's producing one every 1.4 seconds, should we say? Let's just do 10 divided by 7, 1.4, yeah, we'll say 1.4 seconds. So 2 every 1.4 seconds. So if we round it up to 1.5 just to be on the safe side, because it's an easy way to figure it out. So every 3 seconds this is producing enough ether for that to go. So this one refinery in its current state should be enough to run 2 temples. Not an upgraded temple, just 2 normal temples. Not 3. Okay, so we need to find a way to boost these even further, which I think we'll do with the water booster. It adds 100% building speed, so that would mean they're up to 800%. Let's so 10 divided by 8 be 1.25 seconds. So 2.5 seconds, and then times 3 again. 7.5 seconds to produce enough ether that all 3 of these need. So it's still underperforming. We might have to even put in more elemental refinery. Yeah, maybe. I suppose that at least if we went that way with it, we wouldn't have to worry about. We could boost the mana reactor up as well. So yeah, maybe we'll go with putting in more elemental refineries. But we'll do that next episode and leave this one as it is. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Excuse me. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.